Stakeholders in the film industry have called for better data structure and policy support to enable Nollywood fully realize its economic potential. This formed part of discussions at the maiden edition of the Lagos Business of Film Summit. TVC News senior reporter Theophilus Elama has details.
What opportunities does EL offer for new generation producers?
The Lagos Business of Film Summit arrives at a pivotal moment for Nollywood, as the industry reflects on a decade of growth and confronts the structural decisions that will shape its future. Conceived as a platform for strategic dialogue, the summit brings together key players to examine the business, policy, and investment frameworks required to sustain Nollywood's expanding influence at home and on the global stage.
As an industry, is that something we should be talking about? Is that something that should be important for us? I think conversations help. I think connections help. Maybe we can find solutions to some of the industry challenges. Hopefully we're able to move beyond potential and hustle and start to really create value that we know that the industry can create.
So 10 years on, I think things are definitely going to change. I think definitely, for example, if our film fund comes online, when the film fund is live, there's going to be money for the industry to be able to make films that are going to be distributed by Sony. And it's not an Ebony Life Film Fund, it's the Afro Film Fund, right? So it's for the industry. Of course, there's going to be a process of selection, and not just by me. There's a whole, committee of people that will select.
With the theme Unlocking the Potential of Nollywood the Next Decade, the discussions addressed industry structure, access to capital, and return on investment, with the goal of strengthening long-term sustainability and global competitiveness.
See how I have been able to address the cinema operators to say, look, if you do this for us, then we are willing to do this. We probably will never have had that opportunity if it's a case of, I'm coming to see you, but this is in the public domain. And there might be silent investors in the crowd, who are just watching and looking for who to do stuff with.
We can think about going global, but we also need to serve our audience in Nigeria. And we have over 200 million people, and you can see that from the 2.4 billion, we only have a little over 450,000 admissions. How can you be talking about 450,000 admissions in a country that you have over 200 million people?
First and foremost, says to me that people all understand that this is big business. This is a significant revenue opportunity. Well-financed Nigeria's creative economy over the next 15 to 20 years could easily become 20% of our GDP, and at the scale that the country will be in 20 years' time, that's a lot of value. It will be hundreds of billions of dollars of opportunity.
For these stakeholders, industry players must build on the ecosystem, as well as concentrate on creating content for local and the global audience. Theophilus Elama, TVC News, Lagos.